Top 10 Worst Premier League Signings This Season. 10. Armando Broja, Burnley. When Burnley signed Armando Broja, they hoped he'd be the fearless striker to lead their attack. A player with pace, strength, and that killer instinct. But the reality has been disappointing. Injuries, inconsistency, and long goal droughts have left fans frustrated. Burnley needed a savior. They got a shadow of the striker they expected. 9. Harvey Elliott, Aston Villa. Villa fans were excited when Elliott arrived, a talented youngster known for his flair and creativity. But the Premier League can be cruel. He struggled for rhythm, failed to hold a starting spot, and too often disappeared in big moments. The move that was supposed to elevate his career has, so far, stalled it instead. 8. Jean-Claire Todibo, West Ham United. When West Ham spent big on Todibo, expectations were sky-high. They wanted a calm, composed centre-back to command the defence. But his early performances have been full of mistakes, misplaced passes, poor marking, and a lack of communication at the back. From a League One standout to a Premier League liability, Todibo's season has been rough. 7. Jamie Bino-Gittens, Chelsea. The young winger arrived from Borussia Dortmund with big hype and even bigger pressure. Chelsea fans expected flair, goals, and that raw pace. But adapting to England has been tougher than expected. Gittens has struggled with end product, confidence, and decision-making. Right now, he looks like a player still searching for his rhythm under the bright lights of Stamford Bridge. 6. Alejandro Garnacho, Chelsea. Garnacho's shock move from Manchester United to Chelsea made headlines everywhere. But so far, it hasn't lived up to the noise. He's been inconsistent, often drifting through games without making an impact. At United, he looked fearless. At Chelsea, he looks frustrated. Maybe it's the system, maybe the pressure, but the spark fans loved seems to be missing. Before we proceed to the rest, double tap on your screen, click the follow button, and comment the GOAT. Ronaldo or Messi? I will follow the comment with the most reactions. I will also follow anyone who shares this video to 10 friends. 5. Alexander Zinchenko, Nottingham Forest. Zinchenko was expected to bring leadership and Premier League experience to Nottingham Forest. But instead, he's looked out of place and off pace. Defensive lapses, slow reactions, and visible frustration on the pitch have summed up his spell so far. What should have been a stabilizing signing has become another gamble gone wrong. 4. Milos Kerkez, Liverpool. Liverpool saw Kerkez as their next long-term fullback, fast, technical, and confident on the ball. But stepping up from Bournemouth to Liverpool is a massive leap. Kerkez has been caught out defensively multiple times, struggled against high-pressing opponents, and hasn't found his confidence yet. The potential is there, but right now, the pressure of Anfield seems too heavy. 3. Jadon Sancho, Aston Villa. A new club, a new chapter, and another chance at redemption, that's what everyone said. But Sancho's story at Villa is turning into another disappointment. A few good dribbles, a few bright moments, but still no consistent impact. The talent is undeniable, but the spark that made him one of England's brightest young stars just hasn't returned. 2. Alexander Isak, Liverpool. Liverpool's record-breaking £125 million signing from Newcastle was supposed to be the missing piece, a clinical striker to take Slot's team back to the top. But so far, it's been far from that dream. Isak struggled to link with his teammates,